Alright, so hello everyone, welcome back to more Planescape Torment. Let us begin where we left off last time. We are hiding away in this little cubby hole, and we have all the items, I believe. So... I assume... Okay, right click, use this. You unfold the shimmering metal and immediately it begins to crackling with life. It begins forming itself into a metallic circle hovering in the air. There's something in your possession that activates the portal. You get the feeling that you probably ought to make sure that you have everything you need. You might not be back in Sigil for a long time. Step through the portal.
I'm gone.
Well, well, well. This is what the mazes are like, huh? Map? Okay. Not sure exactly where we are, but assumably we're in a bottom corner of it. Oh boy. Those are big and nasty looking. Okay.
Ignis hears you.
And mental strike him. I want you. Yeah, you're moving up close. Okay.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Mag orb, that one. And unpause. Attack. Everybody's doing fine, right? Oh hey, not hard at all. Beat him down. Nice.
Plenty to burn here.
I'm gone.
Are we meant to? Ah. Here we go. Some more trouble.
How may I help?
Can you help? Cure light wounds. She's got a couple castings of it. What does it do? The spell releases minor cure wounds to target. Caster can cast a spell on anyone within range of 30 feet. Cure light wounds. Heals the target for 8 hit points of damage. The creature's restored hit points cannot exceed its maximum hit points. Anyone down at least 8 hit points? Actually, Dak is down 10. I'm not so worried about the nameless one, he recovers pretty quickly. Yeah, let's patch up Dak a little bit really quick. There we go.
All right.
There we go. Slowly but surely. Okay, Double Ugly. Come on over. You want a piece of this? We'll give you a piece of this. Alright. Nobody else is down a significant amount of hit points yet, other than the nameless one, and he's recovering just fine as usual. I keep seeing his little single digits popping up. Slowly but surely. Entrance to the black marbled maze. It's supposed to be marble? Looks like a lot of woodwork almost, but okay. Oh. Here we go again. And pause it. Everybody attack.
Damn.
Ooh. What the heck was that? They tried some sort of grappling spell or something. Oh, hello.
Die.
Really quick. Okay, yeah, he's using that. Probably the best thing he can at the moment.
Done.
Strange noises all over in this place. Okay. I was gonna say, yeah, do we have any healing items? Because I don't want to completely rely on just magic spells. What do you got here? Oh yes, use. Okay. Oh. Ugh. I think he got a crit or something there. That was unusual. Okay. Deck needs patching up again. 27, 30, it's a little bit much. Let's actually wait a little bit longer before he uses another one of those. Yeah, these guys haven't been too tough so far. Some nice experience off of them, and they do get a few hits in, but they aren't like completely bombarding me yet, knock on wood. Oh, there he is. I'm like, they're ready for something. Okay. Somewhere in there then.
I'm a little out of practice, it seems. I'm listening.
I'm gone.
Oof. Oh, okay, those are traps, that's what those are. Some sort of magic trap. Yeah, we got a big center area here. Oh. Trigit. Not even sure what a Trigit is, but it looks like it's some sort of plant monster. Well, well, well. It does seem we have finally found her. The plump, hook-nosed crone before you doesn't look much like a myth. She's outfitted in a simple if dirty brown shirt and leggings with a number of pouches hanging from her frayed belt. She seems oblivious to your presence, more concerned with the tangled black roots woven together to form the floor in the maze than anything transpiring around her. Study her for a moment. A tangle of jagged gray hair juts from behind the crone's hood, spreading down her shoulders like a mass of twisted gray roots. Sickly blue-gray flesh hangs in loose folds from her face. Her narrow chin, long and sharp, just juts forward in an extreme underbite, and two filthy yellow canines protrude from her lower jaw like small tusks. Ravel.
Visitors.
Actually, I wasn't too far off on my voice for her. The crone's voice is thick and scratchy as trying to force its way past layers of dust. Her eyes are dull, bloody red, within black veins running through them like tree branches. As she gazes at you, a strange crawling sensation passes through you, like snakes burrowing beneath your skin. Greetings, Ravel.
Oh no, my pretty thing. Have you returned at last? You were gone so long, I feared you forgot poor, lonely Ravel.
I did forget for a time, now I have returned. Have you? But what has returned? She squints at you with her black-veined eyes and hisses softly. Let Ravel see how you are fared in this life. She reaches out as if to caress you, and then suddenly notices her fingers are sharp talons, each fingernail filthy and wickedly sharp. I don't wanna, but we'll let her get close. Her ragged talons trace their way across your skin, and in their wake you feel the same strange tingling sensation you felt when Ravel first looked at you. Her eyes dim somewhat, and her talons slide gently along the contours of your face, lingering on your scars. Wait. Ravel's fingers withdraw as she looks at you sharply. Oh, sad. Sad, broken half thing. All to pieces. She squints at you again. No longer the one Ravel knew you are. Are you a broken after all this sad, sad time? Broken? What do you mean? A body you possess, but a body of knowledge you do not. She points her ragged talon at your chest, at your scars. Many and such scars you have, all are scrawled on your skin. Many tales does your skin tell. What does my skin tell? Your scars and tattoos shout to me. There's a man in confrontation with the world. Ravel makes a crowing noise unlike a dying bird. Yes, such tales would chill even a hag's ears. Tell me these tales, I would know them. The tales are many, they echo the balance imbalance, trials of war, battles with fiendish elements, and a creature that feeds on others from afar to sustain itself, and of torments, such torments flesh has never known. Balance imbalanced? Divided in two you were taken when your mortality was peeled from you. Divided in two you were when your mortality was peeled from you, no longer balanced, much are broken in the separation, both a blessing and a mistake. But more mistake than blessing, Ravel things. You took my mortality how? Forgotten the how of it I have I? Ravel's gaze dims a moment and the black veins swim in her eyes. And even if I remembered it, I would never do it twice. Not a forgotten the moment I have after the break. I've seen the pain stream from your veins, your cries like a wailing child, every bit of your being filled with emptiness. Terrible even for these eyes. So, that's why I left feel hollow inside, because my mortality is gone? Very well, where are these other tales my skin tells? Trials of war? Great, great trials of war, much too much to be borne by any mortal thing. What war? Where? The war touches all, my precious half-man. There's no place where its caresses is not felt. Did it touch you? Her voice drops almost bitter. To this Ravel says, "Hey." That would explain the scars. What are these other tales? Battles of fiendish elements? Two fiends butt heads, Ravel sniffs in contempt. Many heads filled with ideas how the planes should be, yet never be, or the planes they would be no longer. Such foolishness. I'm not certain I understand. What are the other tales my skin tells? A creature that feeds on others from afar? No base hungers do you feel, but far, far more terrible ones boil beneath your skin, and at such a cost. Hungers? What do you mean? I know not the creature nor the cause of these hungers, but heed this. Coming events cast their shadows before them, my precious half-man. There is no saying what these events will be, not even with Ravel's eyes. Very well. What are these other tales my skin tells? And these torments, what are these torments you speak of?
Updated my journal.
A lone stone pulls iron to it, and so do you, my precious half-man? But it is not iron, but tormented souls. As others suffer, they are drawn to you, and your path becomes theirs. She makes a sweeping gesture. Do you not see them in the eyes of those that have traveled here with you? My companions, what do you mean? Do you wish to explain, Gith? Ravel throws a burning glance at Dakon, tempered with a feigned smile. Vows have many proved tighter than any chain, no? Manacles of a race once enslaved, now a slave again. Dakon is silent, but his blade shifts at Revel's words. The blade darkens the edge, sharpening till the crotch itself seems to carry a horrible malevolence about it. I would watch your words, Ravel. The cackling sorcerer. Ravel's eyes seem to catch Ignis, fire and blaze with his hellish light. An ember of Ravel's once passion he carries for. An ember of Ravel's once passion he carries, for he cares not for what he does, but mayhap down inside, in the lightest places, he was tormented by the one he once was for. The passion came upon him. Do my words burn true, or smoldering corpse? What torments do your eyes see, Ravel? That chittering skull! Ravel doesn't bother to even look at Mort as if he's beneath her notice. Little quips enough to shield for what the lies burned inside your brain box, hmm? Why speak truths when lies suffice? Mort, what do you mean? The abyssal the abyssal temptress. Ravel sneers, her yellowed fangs pierce her putrid lips as she squints at Fall from Grace. A skin so fair, lips so rich, eyes that might cause you to forget Ravel herself, and yet she suffers more than any other. When the one turns on her nature, many are the torments that arise from such a betrayal. Ravel, I have come to terms with my... You lie, succubus! Her lips peel back a smile. You lie, and don't dare lie to me when your heart is a book to me. Every word you spit screams of your torment. Have a care with your words. Ravel gestures to Anya as if she was on sale at an auction block. Look upon the feisty tiefling, such a fiery hair and voice. Ravel smiles, baring her rows of yellow teeth. Shall I speak of your torment, tiefling? Anya seems to paralyze, her eyes wide as Ravel turns her blackened, veined gaze to her. You can see her trembling, her heart beating fast. No, I shall not speak of it. Ravel's voice drops almost to exhaustion. Smile fades from her face. Grown tired of cruelties and torments Ravel has. The world is a jagged enough place. She turns to you, her light eyes dimmed as she sighs. And my precious half-man, for you, the greatest torment of all, life evermore. Can it be life cares for you as Ravel does? She gnashes her yellow tusk with a horrid crackling noise. One so brave and passionate, yet terribly lost. Sad, sad. Ravel, why did you make me immortal? I must. A puzzle of bone and skin were you always, intriguing, and the most beloved of all who came to me, petitioning, requesting, pleading, pleasing, pleading for help. Ravel stares hard at you, her black and veined ebon eyes narrowing, so hard to see past the scars, to dig up the man who once was beneath. Ravel, can you tell me anything about who I was? A shadow with substance, a seeking that which casts the light. I know you more, and now, and no. Ravel pauses, her eyes dimming. No more than I know the nature of any man. Crossed paths have we, a man tainted with undeath, still feeling the pangs of separation, and an old withered crone, now all imprisoned. Crossed paths? It seems we are a meeting for the first time. No, not. Ravel seems confused for a moment, then shudders as if throwing off a weight. Not at all. An echo of a future meeting this is, or a past meeting depending on which way time is facing. So this is meeting echoes of meeting in the past. And now and then, very simple. So tangled the now and then, both mirrored in each other. Once and again you come for me with a problem, to challenge me for a solution to an impossibility. She hisses at you, her eyes blaze. Beautiful, ungrateful, beloved man. What's this impossibility I asked you to solve? Rel doesn't seem to have heard you. She still seems to be in the past, for her eyes dim as if looking far away. Such fiery eyes, enough to stir a grey lady's heart. Passion to be free, but when free the fire in your eyes guttered out. With the separation your life has shed all meaning, I fear. Revel smiles with her yellowed fangs and clicks them together, as if laughing. Mayhap you still sit on your hind legs and limp your forepaws. Mayhap Ravel will give you another scrap of knowing. Your begging will give me answers, and I beg you, Ravel. Tell me what you know. I plead for your help in remembering what happened. A gentle heart now. Ravel's black and veined eyes glint as the corner of her mouth twists upward like a snake. Has life softened you, but one can hope. Ravel, I have many questions I wish to ask you. Oh, more questions you have. She croons softly, but there is an edge to it, as if she's reprimanding you. But you have already asked so many. Ravel's black veined eyes take on a curious gleam. The time my question is now, half man. Very well, ask your questions. Know this and know Ravel's law. If you do not answer my question, no more of your questions will I answer, my precious man. Step politely with the answers, or the asking shall tear you apart. Understood. Ask your questions, Ravel. I would know why you travel here with these others. I know not the place they were traveling to. They chose to walk this path with me. Chose? Ah, dangerous word, is it so? Yes. Yes? Gravel throws a black vein glance at Dakon. Her voice was like an arrow. Is it choice, Gith? Is it? Or is it a matter of two skies? Dakon's blade bleeds into a vicious, dead black mirroring of his eyes, and to your surprise, the crotch edge slightly splits into jagged fangs. Ravel, leave them be. I will answer your questions, not them. You think the burning man cares for choice? To burn or not to burn, those are his only choices. And in the end, the one choice always wins. For does fire have any desire but to burn? Ravel, you made your point. Enough of... Skull, skull, skull. Ravel clicks her tongue after the word and smiles widens. Your expression is difficult to read without the skin wrapping, but I feel your fear from here. Coming here was not your choice. Well, I didn't have anything better to do except for to go to one of the ladies' mazes and meet with the evilest creature I ever set foot in Sigil, so I said sure, why not? Mort, be quiet. Ravel, Be quiet? Like the hells I will. I think we've been listening to this crone rattle her bone box enough. And now she's got some pair of stones saying I haven't got any skin. So what if I don't? Obviously, the fact she has skin does wonders for her looks. Does she think I like being naked all the time? And another thing, Mort, cut it out. Ravel, look. The succubus. Did she have a choice? Mayhap her smooth skinned mind of soft silks and hard truths may be choice. But no, a sensate must experience all, and to refuse to come, not a sensate would you be. Still no choice. Ravel, enough of this. A tiefling, the fiery one. Ravel cackles softly, her eyes kindle as if amused. No choice at all when you feel instead of think. There's little room for choice. She makes no response. Ravel's mere presence seems to have silenced her. Her tail stopped flicking, however, her eyes have lost their hard edge. Enough of this, Ravel. What other questions did you have? Shh. There will be time enough for you to speak, my precious man. Ravel taps a talon against one of her yellow tusks. This question next. What do you feel for these that have come with you? Do they matter in your heart? She smiles, black veins dancing in her eyes. Or are they tools for your will? They matter to me. Even the gift? Ravel's ember eyes fall on Dakon, then slides off the lock of your eyes again. Speak what he means to you, and say it true. The blanketing my garden he will be. He is my ally, I know him. He is my friend. Ah! Ravel nods, then she smiles again, her talons tapping against each other. Does that surprise you? But the skull! Revel doesn't even bother to look at Mort. Surely he matters not to one such as you, or does he? I like him, he's my friend. Curious, curious, Revel smiles. Quite the puzzle box we are shaping up to be. What else lurks in the dark places of your mind? I hide nothing. Ah. Revel's voice takes on a threatening weight, and she turns to fall from grace, her eyes blazing. And what here is this core of it? The abyssal temptress? Does she rise above the merely carnal to you? Or is she something else in your eyes, Grace says nothing. She seems to be studying Revel intently. You are suddenly struck with the feeling Grace is sizing up Revel for weaknesses. Very possible. Revel turns back to you, cackling her yellow tusks as if in anticipation. Speak, precious man, but have a care where your words fall. I like her. She has many good qualities. I consider her a friend. Revel slides a gaze off you and narrows her eyes at Grace. Enough of these games, Revel. Look. Revel turns and collects her teeth, glances at Anna with a sneer. And what of this slip of flesh? Defending the tiefling with the slip of flesh, the fiendling, the tiefling with the scarlet hair and the fiery passion. What is she to you, precious man? Truth? I could possibly fall for her. Revel glances at Anna, then snorts, her black veined eyes gleaming. So be it. Enough of these games, Revel. My next question is this. Revel's voice drops almost whispering, and suddenly you have a strange feeling she does not want to hear the answer. Why did you wait so long to return to me? Revel grew lonely without you, precious man. The way to this place is difficult, Revel. Is the way so hard? A hint of a smile plays on the corners of her mouth. And your visit is precious, and I give thanks. Have you another question for me? Ah, yes. The third and last of my questions is a simple one. Answered, then your questions to me may fly free, and Revel shall gauge them with answers. My final question for you is this.
In knowing the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
What can change the nature of a man?
What can change the nature of a man?
What can change the nature of a man?
You, Revel, you have changed my nature forever. Not sure if it's for good or for ill. Or maybe nothing. As your answer? The veins in Rebel's eyes begin to shift slightly as she gives an evil smile. Be certain before you say. It may not be your answer, but is my answer. And that is all I wished for, my precious man. Rebel's smile relaxes. A simple answer, and in the end, many are the men have I laid low while they sought my answer. That's it? I thought... Rel cackles. Countless times have the question been asked, and not once did the pathetic shells who came before me answer with their answer, but always sought to creep inside my mind and find what I thought. There is no truth in that. I don't believe you. In fact, I don't think they ever could have answered you true, even if it was true to them. Rebel falls suddenly, strangely silent. She's watching warily. You never cared about any answer other than mine. Ever, did you? You still asked the question knowing that no matter what the answer they gave, they would die by your hand.
Updated my journal.
Ravel hisses. Of course, your answer was the only one I sought, for you were the only reason I asked the question. Did you think I cared for them? Did you think I even cared for a fraction of the amount of them that I cared for you, my precious man? Answer me that. I'm through answering your questions, Ravel. Now you'll answer mine. Of course. Never questions, ever questions, ever questions. Why did you make me immortal? It's what you wanted, seedling, and you asked so sweetly. Now how could Ravel say no to one such as you? Immortality was your solution and your challenge to me. My solution? But why? I don't know, seedling. Time has chipped away at my memories as well. It would seem... If you'll remember, tell me. I'm curious myself if it must have been something important. Isn't it in the nature of a man to want to live forever? Only if what lies on the other path carries greater pain. Ravel, this is very important. Do you have any idea why I asked you to do it? Death was a thing you needed to dodge. An easy thing to say, mayhap, but to do. It is not. Immortality, even with its flaws, has the best solution with this withered mind could entangle. Yet, lead is not easily a change to gold, but it is possible through the unwise. Ravel, if water can be drawn from blood, mortality can be taken from a mortal. Peeled back like a sickly film. So you pulled it off? The gulf between man and unman is great. You traveled the distance. I provided the means, but you crossed on your own. Ravel slaps her head and takes her hand through her hair. Bad Ravel, mortals are too flawed to be made to last. Still they break. They must be dragged, kicking and screaming into the unhealthy new mold. Unhealthy, so the ritual is flawed. Shortcuts must be made, and they can break the mold. It is not always the mold that breaks, but the substance poured within it. Force something into a new shape, it might not be, and it breaks. I thought the material was of a stronger stuff, but you have been broken. But I am immortal. Surely there is a success. You have survived long, immortal one, but you have become the prey of a creature that is life. She cups her hands and reverses it, forming a canopy of her hands. The body is but a hut for the soul, but now no one dwells in your hut. What went wrong with the ritual? Puzzle flesh, broken, beautiful, beautiful mortal man. The ritual was not a finished thing. Revel's brows wrinkle, her talons prick at her hair, tugging on a long, lone strand. The ritual gave you what you wanted, but... The ritual gave you what you wanted, but great were the costs. The casting of shadows, the quiet, violent deaths of the mind, and the pain-taking emptiness. These things are dangerous, are in a fragile vessel, no matter how strong the mortal man. Regret them, and the ritual I do. Casting of shadows. Ungrateful shades, but ungrateful without cause. The shades, they hate you, nameless one, for they are fathered by you. Your children, once forsaken, they will never forgive. They will do everything they can to destroy the parent. Such is the way of children. How do I father shades, these shadows? You cast shadows on existence, nameless one. With every death a shadow arises fresh from the fields of your flesh. They wander for a time, but always they return, looking to murder their parent. Such is the way of many offspring. Revel purses her lips in disapproval, then suddenly pokes you in the chest with a talon. And thankless young men such as yourself. Tell me more about this ritual. The ritual gave you what you wanted, but great were the costs. The casting of shadows, the quiet, violent deaths. The quiet, violent deaths of the mind. 1,000 deaths and you recover from each. Not so the mind. The mind is a much more fragile. Its scars run deep and do not heal. The brain is encased in hard bone shell, difficult to breach, but with no defense against that which eats it from within. Tell me more about this ritual. The pain-taking emptiness. You have a hole where your mortality once lie within your shell. She makes her hand to a fist and shakes it. Rattle, rattle goes the hollow man. A baby's plaything with but a tiny stone and a clatters and a clanks in your frame. More about the ritual. Despite these problems, it seems that the ritual worked.
Updated my journal.
Do you doubt, Revel? Of course, I delivered on what I promised. Not long after the spell drew you to a close, I killed you to see if it had worked. You struggled so, but I kept my grip tight. Watched you die for your first of many deaths. She clacks her teeth. and then was I learned in its flaws. What flaws? Ego enwraps us like a prison. Forgot I did that, it oftentimes serves as a shield. She flicks her tongue. My pretty, pretty thing, there's such wisdom and understanding in the truth that life is a preparation for the ultimate goal, death. Our life is but a means by which we learn how to die, if we forget such things. So that's when you discovered I lost my memories when I died. Yes. Unfortunate without the mortality to hold such memories tight. The shell is the shell a body is. So you took my mortality from me? Is it still intact? Rattle seems surprised and alarmed. Yes, yes, yes! Fear not for a broken mortality if you are here. Here a talking to me. Intact your mortality must be. Such a thing cannot, not be destroyed as long as you exist. You are an anchor for your mortal soul. As long as you are intact, so shall it be. Made to last are you. Revel smiles and gives a wheezing laugh. If our life swallowed you and spat you out. It swallowed him, but I don't know if he came out that end. Enough of this. Look, Revel, you took my mortality from me. It was caused more harm than good. I should take it back now. You have had it over long, I think. You make a demand. Rahel's black-veined eyes sharpen and twist, taking a disturbing awareness, and she bares her yellow fangs. No, no, no. That Ravel I will not do. What is undone cannot be done. Why not? Ravel cannot give you such a thing, my precious man, for Ravel has nothing to give. I never possessed you or your mortality, though I wished to keep them both in my garden as a selfish affection's keepsake. Trace the patterns of your flesh, but such things Ravel could not bring herself to do. Why not? You loved him. Anna breaks their silence. She sounds astonished. You loved him, you did. Ravel gives a low, wide smile. Is that so hard for you to believe, fiendling? She cackles softly to herself. Does Ravel, being Ravel, and thus a myth, not deserve to carry such a feeling in her black, brambled heart? No creature is undeserving of such a feeling. The histories do not paint such a compassionate picture of you, however. The past is the past, and histories are little for us speaking the truth of it. Ravel frowns, her voice drops slightly, threateningly as she studies Grace. The feeling brushed me, yes, and now I hold your sliver tongue. Abyssal daughter, I need not your soft words to cloud the air here. The man I shall speak, and you shall bow out of this. I shall tend to you shortly. Enough, Ravel. If you don't have my mortality, then where is it? I don't know, sweet thing. But if I were you, I'd get it back quick. No telling what horrible things someone could do to you if they held your mortality for ransom. She clicks her talons together. It would be like holding someone's sweet, suckling soul. A puppet dancing on someone's strings, would you be? And a most sad puppet, too? Know where it is, I do not. Well, it would have been too easy for you to know where it could have been found. Looks like I'm off to another hunt. Ah, not so quick to rush off you should be. She gives another horrid smile as her tusks gleam. I do not know where the old mortality lies, my precious man, but there is another may carry the knowing of such a thing. Another may know? Who? Rel's eyes dim as she is staring at something in the distance. Her voice slows. A fair-skinned one, must you ask? An angel, a diva, one who soars on the wings of the morning with his hands in the archet of the horizons. He lies beyond my keeping in another cage, in another prison. In his knowing is the knowing that you wish to know. Ask him your questions, listen to his answers, use them as guides. Where can I find this angel?
My journal.
In leaving his prison to another cursed prison, will you arrive? Though it may not appear such to casual glances, step lightly and find the golden link in the ever-shortening chain. The light shall give the dark all the matter, and new paths shall open to you. Delightfully cryptic and not surprising. Thanks. Ravel cackles. A call of the past I'm not held to particulars. You are fortunate to receive anything, caustic one. Oh, am I? It's just that the chain of who knows and where they are never seems to be smooth series of links. Ah! She smiles, holding up one of her talons. And that is why you must keep each link safe. For if they are not smooth now, imagine what the chain will be like when more links shatter. Time and death are not as patient with others as they are with you. What are you saying? That if one of your precious links was to die, and that if you forgot yourself again, what would you do then? Where would your stolen mortality be then? It would be lost forever, for there would be no one left to ask how to reach it. Tracing your path would become rather hard, mayhap impossible. True enough. In any event, I had other questions for you. Of course. Ever questions, ever questions. I have some questions about you, Ravel. Yes, ask your questions about Ravel, my precious man. Ravel, who are you? Where'd you come from? I? Ravel am I. A maker and a breaker of puzzles, a solver of what cannot be solved, a mind raveling and unraveling until the threads of thought are tied up like knots in a drunken man's hair. Ravel picks up one of her jagged gray hairs, wrapping it around her finger. It is enough. Enough it is. But what are you? Some have called you a night hag, whatever that is. Night hag? Ravel gives a ghastly smile, her yellow teeth like needles. I am but a woman who was sorely missed her beloved creation. Some have named me Crone, Grey Lady, Yaga Sister, Night Hag, but myself is my name, Ravel. Ravel who puzzles well, providing conundrums to decipher and laying impossibilities low. But many things are said about the we grey ladies. A race are we night hags, but an individual am I. Some call us evil, the evil of old, stalkers of mortal dreams, and the kindly ones ugly, hideous, things whose homes lie in the dark places of men's minds. Drell's eyes narrow in reddish sparks, but that means nothing to me. What would one such as you call one such as I, pretty thing? I would say all the descriptions are correct. So they are, but they are not your answer. I drop on the question, oh discreet one. No more shall we speak on this. Oh, I had other questions. Yes? Why were you imprisoned, Ravel? Wait. I tried to help a lady. Kindly she did not take to it. The lady of pain, you tried to help her. My offering of help was unwelcome. I tried to set her free. Sigil is the cage. A city of doors and locks is a prison for her. It must be something. It must be, mustn't it be? Why else call the city of Sigil the cage? And who is caged? The lady. A prison so small for one so great. Unjustness, wrongness, intolerable to torment a woman thusly. I think I know who should be in a cage. I tried to break the cage, let the lady go free. She makes a soothing motion, her expression becoming pained as she scatters invisible birds. Shoo, shoo, O pained woman, let sigil ring be broken so that you might fly far from its filthy streets and stupid Davis that are not speaking words for fear their thoughts would be overheard. Ravel's hands slowly stop their soothing motion and she gives a low sigh. Before I could finish, I found myself here, and my memory's none the better for the trip. Much has slipped away, much forgotten, yes, it was, is, was. Ravel smiles with her yellow teeth. The dwindling of memory has become a comfort in these old bones. Much have I forgotten. I am fortunate in that I remember you. But why did you try to free the Lady of Pain from Sigil?
Updated my journal.
Rebel's voice drops almost recriminating. I can't figure out how to say the word otherwise. I resent anyone, even a power, being imprisoned, and I think that everyone, wherever stones, shores, or quiet, bladed ladies, should be free. Some have said more fool. Why risk such a thing, they said. Maybe it was the right thing. I'm glad that we share like mind and view on the like-minded on this matter. Yet when I cannot let matters well enough alone, it seems to mine eyes that many are the lives and dreams that are left in pieces on the ground. So you are at fault, Ravel? At least you tried where others would have lacked the courage. I see no fault in your intentions in fact I see only strength. Ravel stares at you in silence for a moment, then she cackles to herself. Such a honeyed words, how have I missed you, my precious half-man? You sing so sweetly, stone would give up its blood for you. There's no harm in speaking the truth. I have other questions. Yes, ask your questions about Ravel, my precious man. Other questions concerning my immortality. Thank you for your information given to me, Ravel. I must leave now. Hold. Her voice drops into a low hiss, like that of a serpent. The most important question you have yet to ask, my precious man. Has it occurred to you yet? Yes, I need to know how to leave this place. Do you know the answer to this question? I know the branchings of this place, the twisting and the bendings and the burrowings. Though there is no leaves here, one may take their leave when they wish it. So do you know how to leave? Wrap your hands about like the branches. Make them encircle your chest like a cage. Step from the edge of the maze into darkness, and into another cage your body shall go. A simple leaving, but there is no return when that final step is taken. So take it, heed, and take what you need before you take that step. Which of the edges of the maze shall I leave by? Which? A question posed to the witch. Which? One of the edges knows not I. The remembering of which has failed me. The edges of the maze have had little to say in the matter. You've known how to leave all the time, then why do you not leave? Why stay when one can leave, is your question to me? She breaks into a crooked smile, displaying a row of fangs. I turn the question upon its head and send it scurrying back to you. The answer lies not in the saying or the leaving, but in the cause and reasons, my precious half-man. Don't you want to leave? It is a want, a once want, but not a now want. And more, not a want, not want. What do I need that lies beyond the brambled walls? is a cruel jagged world beyond the edges of this maze, and Ravel has pulled enough of its shards from her skin. Very well. Thank you, Ravel, and I bid you farewell. Ah, so you say? Ravel's voice takes on a strange whisper, very sad and spins echoes through your mind. One final question do I have for you. Do you wish to leave me, a precious half-man? I do not wish to be trapped here in this place, Ravel. It is your home, not mine. No, no, no. Know this. Ravel raises a taloned finger as if warning you. No, it is our home, my precious half-man. Two mortals shall we be in this black bramble garden, and I shall keep you safe from the plains. I think you know not what you say, Ravel. There's a terrible shimmering in the air around Ravel, and the sound of snapping twigs and crackling tree limbs, and a horrid sound from the trees bending and splintering. What? Ravel leaps, lips peel back, their voice becomes shrilling like a howling wind. What do you know of knowing, half-man? Know this. Know you will stay here to the end of days in the bramble garden, never to leave, and you shall love me, as you were meant to, and you promised. I will not, Ravel. Do not threaten me. I will leave this place. I shall not let you leave. I have the power to keep you here, and I shall use it. My black and barbed mace shall not allow you to travel beyond it while I live, my precious man. The only way I can leave is when you're dead. Very well. Mayhap you have made your mistake by underestimating me, crone.
You have forgotten your place, half-man. Humility is in order.
Don't do
Updated
this.
my journal. Stronger.
Attend me. Songodor.
Level up. Additional 10 hit points. Officially slot gained, saving throws improved, fighting skills improved. One characteristic point gained and 9 more, 9 hit points actually, not 10. Level up Mort, plus 7 hit points. A plus to Fist, which is the modifier his teeth attack is based on. And fighting skills have improved.
My blade has changed.
Dakon, saving throws improved, fighting skills improved. Dakon's weapon has changed. The additional 4 hit points. And saving throws have improved, fighting skills improved. 20 thief skills and additional 6 hit points. Ignis. Memorization has been gained and gained an additional 4 hit points. And Grace. Priest's abilities have improved, +5. Lord gained from specialization bonus and an additional 9 hit points.
What's up?
I hear your words.
Hi. I'm here.
Sings true.
Wow, that's a big spell. Use. Use. Everyone else seems to be fine for the most part otherwise. Okay. Everybody.
You see that?
Whoo! Uh, 18. 56. Nah, she doesn't need that right now, yet. I think Morton needs this right now, yep. He has one more he can use. And back to Mort, and we're back
Time
in.
is over. I'm a little out of practice, it seems.
Valley, I will hear you.
Okay, first of all, everyone back. Make sure everyone's focused on her.
Just Valley. Just Valley.
She is a piece of work.
Damn it!
And she's really focused on Nameless One right now.
Balance in all things. Your path is mine.
All right.
Fiendish Eye, Black Barb Necklace, Heart Charm, Black Sphere, and Ravel's Fingernail. My inventory is full. There we go. There.
Did you see that?
Entrance to the Black Marble Maze. I'm wondering if it's... She said it was along one of the edges. Greater Shadow. Well, the Shadows haven't much of a challenge. How much of a challenge are you, good sir?
There's nothing I can do.
Oh, there's plenty you can do, Grace. Just a second. Just you wait, you horrible little menace. Cure moderate wounds. Please.
I'm gone.
Mike's not working on this thing.
Question is do I have to fight everything here, or is there another way we can get out of here? Yikes. Wait, I just realized his eye. The eye is usable by him now. Has he actually slipped to good? Is that what the game is telling me? Game is not really telling me right now. Currently afflicted by nothing. Information. Soccer's creature killed Greater Shadow. Time of party 28 days and 17 hours. Favorite spell, Raise Dead. Favorite weapon, Battle Axe of Quality. I didn't realize they had so much info. Oh, that's right. I forgot he gets a bonus somewhere. Alignment. This your alignment currently in alignment neutral good. Neutral good characters believe in the balance between law and chaos, but they lean towards performing good actions. Wow, he has changed. He is officially a good aligned. What does this thing do for him? Plus saving throws on against spells. Pop.
about, Skull. I'm gonna mount you in the end of a pike.
Oh, hey, here we go. And away we go. Oh, goodness, yeah, right into one place, into another.
Die.
Unless this isn't a new place. Pause. Map. Nope, just in that corner of it. Okay. What is going back into? Oh, there we go. The space beneath this brambled arch seems to grow large. The desert city surrounded by great walls. This must be the prison the rabble mentioned. Hold your arms around you like a cage and leap through the portal.
Off with you. Dead I am.
Then Death's kingdom has sealed its gates to us both. Arise, crone.
Shh. Away with you. I'm dead, and no traffic with the living may I have.
I care little for how you die, but I warn you for the last time. Arise, or I shall slay you where you lie.
I had thought that dying at his hand would fulfill the requirements the past put forth.
You cannot have thought that one would have a chance. You were indulgent to let him think he was successful.
Powerful this incarnation is. And kill me he could have, but for a few tricks I possess. Fortunate was I.
Fortune abandoned you the moment I found you. Has your life prepared you for what is to come, hag?
I am not afraid. Not of the likes of you, ragged thing. Weak Ravel may be, but a few tricks has Ravel learned over the years, and I have known you would come.
No longer shall you trouble existence with your presence, witch.
What did I just witness? We've been on it for almost 2 hours. This has been an interesting episode. Oh shit, we're free of the city. We're in the fucking Outlands. Well, this is gonna be interesting. It's hard to figure out a way to even get out of the city unless someone gives you a portal to it. But now we're actually at the base of the mountain into the Outlands. Well then, that's a thing that's apparently happened to us now.
Done.
There's a little raptor following us around. Anyways, this is interesting. It's been a long time. Been a long time since I've seen this part of the game. or been experiencing it at least in the actual D&D game. First time actually seeing a visual representation. This should be very interesting. Anyways, we are officially done for today. Was not expecting that. That was quite the cacophony of things that happened. But anyways, that's it for now. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope
Watch your back here, okay? This place is filled with backstabbers.
I hope you all enjoyed, and we will be back again tomorrow to continue some more Planescape Torment, and we'll figure out where this angel is and where we must go now in order to find out where the Nameless One's immortality lies, and figure out what that figure was that attacked Ravel after we had left. Things go from interesting to curious to just more baffling by the minute, it seems. At least we have an explanation for what the shadowy creatures are. They are technically an accident that is a part of our immortality, but it doesn't explain what that thing was, what it wants with me, and what it wanted with Ravel. But I assume we may yet find out. But we'll have to wait until another time. Thank you all for watching. Do check out the links below if you want to find out the other channels where I post all my other content. Also check there if you want to find my Patreon if you wish to donate to help out the channels and help keep the shows running. Otherwise, at the very least, you can find the other channels and keep watching and subscribe there to help you in the ability to keep in contact with the shows as they continue. And I will see you all again tomorrow.
Hunger.
Yes, Ignis. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good night and stay safe.